All right. Hello, YouTube. Skip Wolf here. I'm here for CD pickups for the month of August, and DVD and VHS Blu-ray as well. All right. So, as you know, I've been sick, but okay. As you know, I'll just use a chair. Hold on a second. Sorry for the awkwardness in the intro. All right. I'll just use a chair. You gotta be able to see me. Just using a hat to look good. All right. So, as you know, I purchased a ton of stuff this month. So, as always, I'm doing this. I got all this up here. And so, yeah, let's get started. First, we're going to start with the tapes. Now, I'm going to bring it down for this. All right. First up, this Cartoon Classics tape right here. This is Fun on the Job. This was released, of course, in the 90s and stuff like that. That's what it looks like. And then the tape itself, of course, April 15th, 1992, per date. So, yeah, that's something for that. Next tape, the 101 Dalmatians 2. This is a foreign language edition, Spanish. Go backward. Nice to get rarities like this. And the print date is January 21st, 2003. And that's the day the movie came out in the US. So that's kind of interesting. Interesting tidbit right there for you. Next up, Babe, Family Features Edition, of course. I should show this. Still remove the sticker off, which is weird. And the back. I might remove the sticker sometime. That's all. And it's not a foreseeable print date, I can tell, other than this sticker. And some of you can actually find out the print date on the sticker. I can't. So I'm not going to try. Next up, we got Masterpiece Collection. So dear to my heart. One of the many Masterpiece collections that I didn't have, now I have. Back. And the tape. And print date September 17th, 1994. 1994 is when the tape was released, of course. So that's so dear to my heart. Finally, this is the first copy of this movie that I got this month. I have The Wizard of Oz on tape. The sticker on this one isn't removed either. It's back. And print date. No, not print date. This is the tape. And then the print date, August 8th, 1999. So, there you go. That's The Wizard of Oz. So those are the 5 tapes that I got this month. I should say it was good. Getting these and all that stuff. If you can't hear me very well, And it might either be because I'm back here or because my voice is kind of a little bit, but whatever. So yeah, these are the tapes. I guess I could just set them down here for now. Next up, the discs, the movies on disc, DVD and stuff. This one I don't. This I'm going to show the Blu-ray first because this one I do not think I showcased um when I got it. And if I'm wrong, correct me, and I might have to confirm by going back. But the Blu-ray that I got this month, Space Jam, getting into Space Jam. I want to get the DVD and tape of this as well, and I'll probably end up getting Space Jam 2 when it comes out on DVD. Back. And then the disc stuff. So yeah, the Space Jam. It's just on Blu-ray. So yeah, that's good. Next up, we have the DVDs. First up, Kingsman: The Secret Service. More badass than Bond. You know, Bond is pretty cool. It's up, and you got the disc and stuff. So that's Kingsman, Secret Service. This one I got at Walmart. Spider-Man: Homecoming. I got that at Walmart for $9.97, I think. Pretty okay film. Spider-Man: No Way Out, I think, is coming out this December. We got the back. And then the disc. That's nice. Spider-Man: Homecoming. Spider-Man: Homecoming. Next up, I got this book off, like Kingsman. Star Wars: The Force Awakens. Can't believe they sold this for $250 there, but it's still good. It's good. And this, and the papers and stuff in there. You probably know what they're all about. Star Wars: The Force Awakens. This next up, I got this one more too. Transformers: The Last Night. Probably the worst Transformers film. Yeah, even worse than Revenge of the Fallen. But you know, I have nostalgia for this series, so whatever. And I gotta be careful because the case is a little bit broken. And yeah, so that's Transformers: The Last Night. The digital download thing. Yep. I might replace the case with something pretty soon here. I don't know what that would be. It's good. And then finally, we have the other copy of The Wizard of Oz I got this month. This one is the DVD from '99. Two. And then disc and everything like that. Closer look. And then get a closer look at the digipack here. Casing. And then just, I like how it's packaged like this. Nice. Very nice. So that's Wizard of Oz, and that's it for the DVDs. Again, I'm going to put them right here. I'm going to get half of the CDs out. This is the first time I'm doing CDs. First up, we're just going to do compilations, and then we're going to sift through the actual from the bands and stuff. And one I'm going to save for when I get to this. So, yeah, you'll probably know what it is when I get to it. Compilations that I got this time. Compilations. First up, this was with the Spindle thing. I did their mystery CD pack. You could probably see what it is, but probably don't know what it is. But whatever, I'll just hide it better. This came from the mystery thing I got for 99 cents. They have that there at Second Spin. Spindle. So why did I say Second Spin? That's weird. And I did a video unboxing it, and this is interesting what I got here. Holiday favorites, Justice, whatever, Federal Credit Union. I don't know what this is all about. That's a bunch of Christmas songs, I guess. There. And there. And disc and stuff like that. There you go. So, some random holiday album. Next up, we get a random smooth jazz compilation. Smooth Jazz 98.1. And I do like a little bit of smooth jazz, so this was kind of. So this also came in that mystery bag thing. Yeah, that's pretty much the extent of that. So Smooth Jazz 98.1. There's a sampler from 2007. Over here. Just put them back. And the next up, I got one or two WoW things. Because I kind of have some nostalgia for that when I was into Christian music. And I saw these at Savers. I was like, fine, I'll get it. First of all, in here, WoW hits 2008. And I got this because it has the Screamless edit of Red Breathe Into Me, that song. So, and I was looking for it all over. I still haven't figured out if this actually has it. Maybe I will someday. But half the artists I'm not really into, but like whatever. This is just for nostalgia. I can have. Don't make fun of me for having WoW hit stuff. Although some viewers probably wouldn't care. The WoW music trivia game. I didn't know they had that. That's interesting. And then the second disc, which is orange. Of course. WoW Hits 2008. And then next up, WoW Hits 2009 here. I was thinking I could play these in the car because my mother and my family is big into Christian music, so maybe that's what these would be good for. But like, they're good just also for the nostalgia of me being a Christian music fan and all that stuff back in like 2008, whatever. So yeah, I remember seeing WoW Hits 2009 a lot when I was going through stores back when CD selections were better. I did a video about these. I separated them from the CD pickup thing that I did. So if you want to watch that, go ahead and watch it. I did a video about it. So that's it's 2009. And that's it for the compilations, the random compilations that I got. Now it's time for the actual bands here. First up, we have a Lenny Kravitz B-side compilation that was released exclusively to Target. Another Life. So yeah, this is a nice little bonus. This was released when Baptism came out, I guess. But then here. I do want to get the other albums that I don't have from this guy. So that would be something. I have like five of them, five of his albums. So yeah, that's Lenny Kravitz, Another Life. I'm just gonna go ahead and put that back in the slot. Because it's convenient enough for me to put it back. Okay, it's back. Next up, this is the first one that I got this month. I got this at Savers, Morphine Cure for Pain. And I do want to get more of this band's albums. I have like Swimming, and now I have this. It's the spine, and then the back, and then the disc and stuff. Very, very interesting. Morphine Cure for Pain. Set that there. Next up, Van Halen, A Different Kind of Truth. This was the last Van Halen studio album I needed to complete the studio albums collection. I don't have live right here, right now, Best of Both Worlds, and I do want to get those. If they have anything else, then I will definitely try to get some other stuff from Van Halen. So yeah. And that's what it looks like on the inside. This was sealed when I got it at Book Off. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So yeah. Van Halen, A Different Kind of Truth. Right here. Next up, we got band name Jesus Jones, Doubt. This is one of those like one-hit wonder bands. They're electronic, I guess. Got this at Book Off too. They were known for their song "International Bright Young Thing." I think that was the song. I could be wrong. I'm not familiar as much with this band. That's the disc artwork and stuff. That's Jesus Jones with Doubt. That's the third of the fourth actually, of the CDs that are from artists, not compilations. Next up, one of the recent purchases I got, Ocean Size, Everyone Into Position. Definitely some good stuff here. If you like progressive rock stuff, like 2000s progressive rock, you'll definitely like this. Definitely. You got some good songs, like the song Meredith is pretty good. A homage to Shame is pretty good. Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff on the album. Not something I consistently listen to, but it's still good. You know, yeah. I'd like to get FLRS and their other albums as well. Ocean Size, Everyone Into Position. Definitely worth checking out. And I might put this back over here. Just yeah. Next up, post-hardcore or mathcore, whatever. Fall of Troy, actually. This is their self-titled 06 release. How was it going to do that? This. And then everything. This is a slip cover, of course, and then that. And then that. And here's the CD and everything. So yeah. Fall of Troy, self-titled. I would like to get Doppelganger too. That would be good. I think they had it at Book Off, but it was like something like $9. One of those super expensive. Not that $7 is super expensive, but come on, like it would be easier if they put it in the $1 like this. So Fall of Troy, self-titled. Put that back in here. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna put some other ones back with me before. Yeah, put that back there. Next up, this is from Falling Up. Now, I am kind of like listening to Falling Up for some nostalgia and stuff like that because I do genuinely think that they are a very solid band and actually very underrated somewhat for Christian music. Like, even though they started out kind of like with the typical new metal stuff, they grew out of that and then made some experimental stuff that sounds pretty cool. Like, especially from their self-titled and this album that I have right here. This one being Fangs. This is their 2009 release, and I'm glad I got this because this was like $3, and other copies would be like super expensive and stuff. I like that this was released on a super Christian, the BEC branded Evil Records and stuff like that, and it's was released on that label, and it's so different from anything, and I appreciate that. And then I think one of the members was involved with the band The Deer Hunter after making this album. So that was what I read on their Wikipedia. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, this is like they went into a progressive direction, and that's cool. And more art rock and stuff like that. And I kind of like how this album is structured. Even though I don't listen to it as much, I would definitely give it more listens, and it's definitely something I would do. So, Fangs by Falling Up. Put that back. It's convenient for me to put it back. Next up, we have the a Rush album. I really wanted to get this. A Farewell to Kings. Now I have 20 Rush albums now. I finally have 20 albums from an artist. And I still need Snakes and Arrows and Clockwork Angels. Definitely on my itinerary. And yeah, definitely I could purchase. I'm definitely glad I found this as well. This was one of the spindle purchases. It's the inlay and the disc, or the back of the booklet or whatever. So yeah, Rush, A Farewell to Kings. Next up is the debut album from Holding Absence. They're self-titled. And it's not as good as Greatest Mistake of My Life, but this is still pretty good. Remember listening to it and thought it was pretty good as well back in 2019. And then I got more to Holding Absence after that. And I think they're very good. If you like this style, this is definitely for you. It's track listing there and all that stuff. And you got all of this disc and stuff like that. So yeah, Holding Absence, self-titled. Definitely recommend if you like the style of music that they portray. I'm going to put this back. Next up, we got Deaf Heaven's new album. Now, I have two Deaf Heaven albums on that I'm going to show in this video. The first one, of course, like I just said, is a new album, Infinite Granite. I just got this. I just felt like pre-ordering it just because. And then it came on, the date came out is when I got this. That's the spine. And then the back. It's pretty good stuff. This is definitely a good album. Definitely. Yeah, it's not heavy or like anything as like their Sunbather stuff or like anything like that. But you know what? It doesn't have to be, in my opinion. This is really good. Shelf Star, that song's good. Of course, In Blur, Great Massive Color, and The Mashing. Yes, definitely can't go wrong with songs like that. They're so beautiful. Stuff. And for shits and giggles, I guess I can show the booklet. Or it goes like this: Infinite, and then Void. definitely give Infinite Grant a chance because it's definitely a top 5 contender, top 10 contender, definitely for me this year. So yeah, Infinite Grant. Now the rest of the CDs I have are up here, so I'm gonna pull these down. Now that's one that I have coming out. There's no disc in it, but I'm deciding to hold on to it anyway until I get one that has a disc. And that album, ladies and gentlemen, is Invasion of Your Privacy by Rat. A very seductive album artwork, I think. It's just my personal opinion. I think it's seductive, but whatever. Yeah, I know this is kind of like glam metal or whatever, but you know what? From what I heard from it, it's good. You can tell the glam metal on the inlay here. And like I said, there's no disc, but I'll find a copy that has a disc somewhere out in the wild, and I'll definitely do it. I'll just hold on to this, and when I get that, I'll probably just, I don't know, give this to somebody, give this to a thrift store or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, Rat, Invasion of Your Privacy. That's what's coming in. Gotta be careful. Next up, we have Pop Punk here with Newfound Glory. This is definitely very good. This is when pop punk was good. Um, I was having a conversation with my brother last night about pop punk, and he was like talking about how there's he's more of a pop punk fan than I am, and I was like saying that like this pop punk like Newfound Glory and stuff like that, and Green Day like is better because pop punk I usually don't go out of my way to get like especially modern pop punk with bands like State Champs and all that stuff because like I don't know, it just sounds like bland or it sounds kind of just mediocre to me. Even the bands he was saying that he didn't like, they just sound mediocre. But this Newfound Glory, I don't know if it's just because it came out in the 2000s, the early 2000s, and I have some appreciation for that decade of music. But I don't know, it's just this album and like their Sticks and Stones and stuff like that. It just works better for me. So yeah, that's Newfound Glory right here. So yeah. Next up, we take a left field progressive metal band here. We got here Fates Warning Parallels. Yeah, my first Fates Warning album. Definitely would like to get more of their stuff as well because people like Zach D are big on these guys. I haven't seen him talk about Fates Warning as much. Maybe he will. Who knows? Parallels, you know. I gotta be honest, I'm not huge. I'm more casually into this genre, this early genre, but I respect it so much because and I would like to get more into it. I am optimistic, so that's why I collect the CDs and stuff because not for catalog reasons, archival reasons, but also because I do kind of want to check this music out at some point. Yeah, that's Fates Warning Parallels. Next up, Smashing Pumpkins. This is the B-side album. Pieces Iscariot, I think it's pronounced, but yeah, this is just a B-side album. I got this because it had the version of Landslide, the Fleetwood Mac song on here. And also the case is kind of broken. I haven't replaced it yet, so whatever. But anyway, this track listing. And here is the disc and stuff. Yeah. Definitely, I would like to get more Smashing Pumpkins albums on. Not their new stuff necessarily, but like stuff like Adore or stuff like that. So yeah, Smashing Pumpkins, Pissed is Iscariot. I think that's how you pronounce it. Please don't kill me for mispronouncing an album name, whatever. Next up, we have Led Zeppelin. I do want to get more Led Zeppelin albums too. Like this one, I found at Book Off. Book Off. I found it at Book Off. Presents here. Yeah, I don't have Led Zeppelin 1. That's stupid. I should have Led Zeppelin 1. I have 2, 3, and 4. I don't have 1. I don't know why. I have Presents and I have Into the Outdoor. Like, oh man, every Led Zeppelin fan should have the first album. I mean, come on. And there you go. That's the disc and stuff. Yeah, Led Zeppelin Presents. I heard this was underrated as well. So yeah, I could probably say it is. So that's Led Zeppelin's Presents. Next up. This is definitely a weird term, let me tell you. But this came in that mystery bag from Spindle. So Barry Manilow with Showstoppers. I was not expecting to get this in there. I was like, okay, I can deal with this. Here, I'll just show you this real quickly here. Yeah, Barry Manilow. As you can tell, I'm not super big on this guy, but I mean, it's good. I mean, I could definitely archive stuff like this in a collection. So yeah, I could see like an older relative in my family having something like this or something. So yeah, Showstoppers by Barry Manilow. Huh. Weird. Next up, we go back to base here. This album is from the band 12 Foot Ninja, who has an album coming out in October. October is just crowded with releases and stuff like that, I gotta say. But the album I have here is their debut album, Silent Machine. And this is the bonus edition that has an extra song. I think it's just acoustics, like acoustic renditions of random song. I don't have any of their EPs, but I think those two came from their EPs. Manufacture of Consent and Apocalyptic. Those came from. I think. I could be wrong. And here you got some artwork and stuff. Yeah, definitely glad I got this as well because this is super cheap and the rest of the copies tend to go really expensive. So I'm glad I got this. I doubt I'll get their EPs though because stupidly they're also expensive. So yeah, Silent Machine by 12 Foot Ninja. Definitely a good choice for a pickup. Next up is the other Death Heaven album that I got. This is Sunbather, their best by many people, and I would say myself too. Sunbather is really good. Like Dream House, that's a great song. And then the title track, like those two are definitely worth the price of admission. Even if you're not a fan of this style, I think. This is one of those bands where you just shut your brain off and just listen to the music because it's really good. This and this, and it's all orange here. Heard that the album, like artwork, was like inspired by like when you shut your eyes and there's light, you can like perceive light or something. That's the disc. Like when you shut your eyes, you know how you get like these pink hues or whatever. Like if I looked at a light and I heard that's where the artwork came from. I could be wrong about that, but that's just what I read. Yeah, here's the lyrics little brochure sheet thingy. Yeah, Sunbather by Death Heaven. Definitely recommend. Well, this one There's a lot I have to say here about this one. I got these two with Book Off and Spindle, and I'm putting them together because they're kind of similar. So first up, we have Neil Diamond's Tennessee Moon, which, and then we have this "You Sing the Hits" of Neil Diamond with, and this also came from the mystery thing as well. This was one of the four that was in there. So first up, Tennessee Moon. Fortunately, I did get a copy of this before this came into the picture. After that came into the picture, actually. That's what it looks like. And then this weird "You Sing the Hits" thing. I don't know if you actually get his vocals on it or whatever, or if it's just somebody else singing the vocals on this or something. But I don't know. But I'm not huge into Neil Diamond, but I still want to catalog his albums because he's like a legendary, like kind of pop artist or whatever from the '70s and stuff. Yeah, I've never heard this, and I don't know if I ever will, but like it's probably some other person singing these songs, and it's a karaoke version or something like that. I don't know, but like that's Neil Diamond, Tennessee Moon, and this "You Sing the Hits" thing. Just gonna put these back. Yeah, so I don't know. And for the next one, I have Cedar's new EP, Wasteland, the Purgatory EP. This is just Wasteland and a new version of Wasteland and a couple new songs as well. If you're a super big Cedar fan, you could probably pick this up. Yeah, Discard, good stuff like that. Yeah, this is definitely good. So yeah, that's Cedar album. Yep, Cedar Wasteland, the Purgatory EP. Interesting name. And I got one more before I go. I guess I can show this, even though I already have this album. I got an additional copy of Wonder What's Next that has a different sticker on it as well from Spindle. I'm just gonna skim through it real quick. Real quick. I don't know why I'm saying words weird. Yeah, so that's that. Wonder What's Next. And for a side by side comparison. Yeah, I'm not crazy of a fan of this album, so yeah. Anyway, that's my collection. Hope you liked it. What do you think of everything I showed? Leave your response down in the comment section below. I'm Scamp the Wolf, signing out. Take care. And